When I bought the lake property next to Karen's precious HOA, I knew it would ruffle feathers. But I didn't expect the kind of meltdown she threw. Karen had always been the self-appointed queen of her neighborhood, barking rules and fines at anyone who dared step out of line. And now suddenly, her domain had a literal new neighbor, a lake-owning one at that. The first sign of trouble came the day I started surveying my new land. Karen stormed out of her house, heels clicking, waving her arms like a traffic conductor. "You cannot do this!" she screamed. "That lake belongs to the HOA." I raised an eyebrow. "Actually, it belongs to me now. And the property line? Right about here." I pointed at the map my lawyer had painstakingly drawn up. Her jaw dropped. I swear, for a moment she looked like she might faint. "This is illegal. I'll get a lawyer." "The board will—" I interrupted gently. "The board has nothing to do with it. I own the lake, legally, and I plan to build a fence along the boundary." Karen's meltdown escalated. She was pacing, gesturing wildly at the empty land between us. "You can't put a fence through my backyard. You'll ruin everything." The next week, I hired a crew and started construction. Each post I hammered in, her shrieks got louder. Neighbors came out, some trying to calm her, others clearly entertained. Karen was throwing shade, hurling accusations, and even attempted to physically block the crew. But legal property lines don't bend to temper tantrums. When the fence was complete, it wasn't just a barrier, it was a statement. A solid line between her entitled HOA world and my peaceful lake retreat. Karen stood on her porch, flailing at the sight, while I waved politely from my side, smiling at my new private paradise. She didn't stop yelling for hours, calling the HOA, trying to get someone to intervene, but no one could. Her threats fell flat against actual deeds and surveys. By sunset, she had exhausted herself, glaring from behind the fence that marked the beginning of a boundary. She had no right to cross. And there I was, sipping coffee by the lake, finally able to enjoy the silence. Sometimes, the best revenge isn't confrontation, it's simply owning what's yours. Karen had the tantrum, the spectacle, the fury. I had the lake, the peace, and the satisfaction of knowing that the fence wasn't just wooden nails, it was a monument to boundaries, both literal and metaphorical.